Alright guys, here we have our problem, question 10 of the 2018 AMC 10 test A. Alright, so here we're going to solve this problem right here, okay? And this is not really a hard problem. It says, suppose that the real number x satisfies the square root of 49 minus x squared minus the square root of 25 minus x squared equals 3. Alright, what is the value of 49 minus x squared plus? Alright, we have this plus. Why isn't it showing? We have this plus instead of this minus. Plus 25 minus x squared, right? So let's solve. So we want to get rid of the square roots right here, right? So what we want to do here is let's add 25 minus x squared on both sides, okay? Alright, we're going to go ahead and do that. We have 49 minus x squared is equal to 3 plus the square root of 25 minus x squared. Alright, so we have this right here. Alright, so, and we want to get rid of the square root, so we're just going to square both sides of the equation. So then we have, once we square, we have 49 minus x squared, alright, because the square root, if you square the square root, then that just gets rid of the square root. It's equal to 3 plus the square root of 25 minus x squared multiplied by itself. Alright? And there we go. So all we have to do is FOIL the numbers out. Alright, so 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times the square root of 25 minus x squared is plus 3 times the square root of 25 minus x squared. Then square root of 25 minus x squared times 3 is the same thing. Right, well, we can just add those two together. So this could be this 3 can change into a 6. Alright. And then square root of 25 minus x squared times the square root of 25 minus x squared is 25 minus x squared, right? Because all we can do is just get rid of that square root. Whoa, I just sneezed. Ooh. Alright. Let's keep going. Is equal to 49 minus x squared. So we see here we have minus x squared here, we have minus x squared here, so we can just cancel these two out. Alright, what do we have left? Well, we have 49 is equal to 9 plus 6 times the square root of 25 minus x squared plus 25, alright, and we got rid of this x squared. So we can combine like terms now, alright. We have 25 plus 9, which is 34, alright. So we have 34 plus 6 times the square root of 25 minus x squared is equal to 49. We can subtract 34 on both sides of the equation. Alright, then we get 15 is equal to 6 times the square root of 25 minus x squared. We can, alright, and we can divide 6 on both sides. Alright, a fairly simple problem actually. There's just a lot of computation to it. But if you know the computation, then, you know, you're good, alright? So we have 15 divided by 6 is equal to square root of 25 minus x squared. And what is 15 over 6? Well, 15 over 6, we can just simplify that down to 5 over 2, right? Is equal to square root of, let me draw a line right here, separate 25 minus x squared, alright. And what do we do here? Well, we want to get rid of the square root, so we're just going to square both sides. Alright, so what is this? 25, let me draw an arrow right here. That would be 25 over 4 is equal to 25 minus x squared. Alright, so we have that down. Now we want to add x squared on both sides, and we want to subtract 25 over 4 minus 25, alright? So we have x squared is equal to 25 minus 25 over 4. Oh, I'm losing space out here. Alright, let me start erasing things now. Starting to erase things. If you need it, just pause the video and just write it down. Alright, there we go. We just erased some stuff. So if x squared is equal to 25 minus 25 over 4, right? So what's 25 minus 25 over 4? Well, all 25 is just 100 divided by 4. So if you have 100 divided by 4 minus 25 divided by 4, well, that's 75 over 4. You have x squared equal to 75 over 4. Alright, and you know, some of you would take the step and square root both sides because we want to isolate the x. But look here, it's not asking us for x, it's asking for the value of x squared right here, right? And look, we already have the value of x squared right here, which is 25 over 4, right? So why do extra work when you don't need to? Okay, so we have 49 minus 75 over 4. So we have the square root of 49 minus 75 over 4 plus the square root of 25 minus 75 over 4. And what is that equal to? Well, 49 minus 75 over 4. What is that? Well, you can multiply 49 times 4. Because, alright, basically 49 is equal to 49 times 4 divided by 4, am I right? And 49 times 4 is 196. And you'll see that 196 divided by 4 is 49. And they're asking us to subtract it by 4. Alright. And what's that equal to? Alright, we just did the square root of these, so we have 196 minus 75 over 4, well that's 121 over 4. And right here, 25 minus 25 over 4, well all that is going to be 75 over 4. Or I'm sorry, not 75 over 4. 25 minus 75 over 4 is going to be 25 over 4. My bad. Alright, if we square root this, well, the square root of 121 over 4 is basically the square root of 121 divided by the square root of 4. And we know that is equal to 11 over 2. Alright, let me draw an arrow down here. 11 over 2 plus, and we know the square root of 25 over 4 is the square root of 25 over the square root of 4. So then that's 5 over 2, and then we have plus 5 over 2. Then when you add these two up, you get 16 over 2, and 16 divided by 2 is 8. And we have our answer 8 right here. So that's the answer to this question. I know this video was a little boring, alright, but you know, the meat of this problem is basically just a lot of computation. If you know the computation, if you know which variables to isolate, then you should be good. Alright, there you go. That's how you solve it.